Did you time check? Welcome to this week's episode of Geek Gumbo. What is it, 7?
7.
Lucky number 7.
Wait, does it count because the last one didn't get fucking aired?
It'll get online one day.
What if
Even
we
if I
called
have
it
to, even if I have
The
to
lost
create
episode.
the lost episode?
even
Kind
if
of
I
like
have
Mario?
to,
It's the tree that fell in the woods.
That was Jason, by the way. We found that motherfucker. You believe this?
Surgery was a success.
Yes, no
he's
peanuts.
finally recovered.
So on my right, we have Jeff. Say hi.
Yo.
Across from me, Nick.
Hello.
And to my left,
Hey, how's it going?
Josh Jason.
Josh Jason.
That way I don't need to know which one's right. I know which one's right though, because it's on
I would
for
hope
me.
so, considering doing this for 7 episodes now.
Should I just start wearing the name tag?
It'd be
No.
cool if you got a shirt that just said hashtag Josh.
Hashtag Josh Jason.
First off,
Just get a hashtag Jason shirt.
he's only been on for like 2. It does not count.
This is like his 3rd episode total or 4th. Here's your
How many
4th or
episodes have we
3rd?
been on? Hey, shit, he's got a name tag.
3rd, I think.
That motherfucker produces, son.
That's what I'm talking about.
Josh delivers.
You got $1 million?
Mine's downstairs.
Just go ahead and strap it to your chest.
Talk to that later.
All right. All right. So this week, bringing a little flavor to the pot, we have Josh over here. Tell us his first initial impressions of Battlefield 1.
It's good. No. It's
I
not.
like it a lot.
It's real good. Next. It's not bad. It's
It's good. It's not bad.
Listen.
Holy shit.
it's interesting.
That's riveting.
There's that better.
What's good about it?
I think it's still kind of early in the beta because
Okay.
there's a lot of things that need to be changed still. There's only two game types, Rush and Conquest right now, and the Conquest map is almost unplayable.
Why?
It's some kind of sandstorm map,
Mhm.
but it's a sandstorm the whole map, and you literally cannot see.
Well,
anything.
there is dynamic weather with these maps.
Yeah.
They change every time.
Well, that's new. But
Supposedly.
when I played it the first time, I couldn't see nothing, and I haven't played it since because it pissed me off so much.
Oh,
Mine
right.
is
Well,
currently still
when did-
downloading.
But I
on my
played Rush.
PlayStation.
I played this on a Rush, and that was real fun.
When did the beta open up?
This morning.
And-
Well, it was the open beta for the public open this morning.
I had the beta Monday night.
So they had
Tuesday
closed
morning.
beta?
An insider.
He was an insider. It was basically he got to it first because of he's in the league.
I want to be in the fucking loop. Irrelevant.
The
So-
Battlefield.com.
No. Too much
your
work.
email,
Too much work.
That's it.
I'm not.
That's all you can do.
Don't plug this shit here. They're not paying us.
So
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
So is it the same Battlefield playstyle where it's it opens up parts of the map as the
Right.
Round
Yeah, it's the
progress.
same way. It's a good game. The snipers are really underpowered, to say the least. It's 2 to 3 shots usually to get a kill, unless it's a headshot and it's maybe 1 shot.
maybe one
Melee
shot?
is pretty good. The rest of the guns aren't bad. They feel real good whenever you're playing with them, but they really have that old feel to them, obviously, because they're old guns.
I hope so.
Did you ride a horse yet?
I did ride a horse yesterday.
How was that?
That was very hard to control.
Did you annoy your teammates by getting on the mic yelling "Hi-ho Silver
I
away"?
definitely did not. But I did stab a guy with a sword on a horse.
Never mind.
Nice.
I take my insult back.
I also did throw a C4 on a horse when a guy was running by me and blew him up.
Sure, that would have been C3. It was still C4 back then.
Might have been C2.
Could have been C2. Nobody knows.
No, we didn't get C3 till Vietnam, motherfucker.
Thank you, Konami.
So my plan is you're not more excited for it, or you're just like wait and see.
I haven't played much of it yet. I've played 6 games or so, which seems like a lot, but it's really not for Battlefield.
Considering the scope of the battlefields and the maps themselves.
Right. There's so many things
Every
to
round's gonna be
do.
different.
From what I've played, it has made me a little bit more excited for it, but I'm waiting to see what tweaks are going to come out for it, because they definitely need some.
I remember I was playing SOCOM 2 on PlayStation 2.
Oh my
But
god.
that's-
Listen, so
These
the
fucking
game was
SOCOM
awesome.
Stories.
But then when SOCOM 3 came out, it was like disappointing. But then when Modern Warfare, Call of Duty 4 came out, I played the demo or the beta or whatever they had that was like 2 weeks before the game came out. I played like one game of that shit and was like dialing people off the hook. I'm like, dude, you gotta get this game.
Why do you think that I got the $80 Call of Duty Infinite Warfare?
Right,
It's
to play
because-
Modern Warfare.
to
But I'm
play,
saying,
to play the Modern Warfare.
I think everybody got
But
the
like-
$80.
but like you hear the
What a
the beta,
great way
he's
to
like,
make more money.
That's the only reason most people get the game.
and then they hear like the beta, he's like, it's it's good, but it's okay. It's like when I played that Call of Duty 4, I knew this was the next game. Like this was it. So I'm interested to when my PlayStation finally finishes downloading to see how I feel when I play
I
it.
think Battlefield has such a different scope from a regular Call of Duty that in one game you're not going to get that feeling from it until
This-
you get every aspect of it
I
down.
can agree with that.
Because there's so much more going on.
I remember the first time I seen Mario Brothers. I didn't even play it. I seen it. And I'm like, holy
seen it.
shit, Mom, Christmas. Exactly.
Yeah,
The girl is
It
a
will-
musician.
it will pick up on the microphone, by the way.
Okay,
Oh,
Play
so
background music. That's
listen,
She could come play the theme song.
if y'all
It's not
remember the
horrible.
girl, you can hear her. That's you wanting to hear more of her in your soul.
Yeah, I need to have some talks with her.
Dude,
Calling me.
that's pretty creepy.
Do we?
So,
Yeah, we do.
alright,
I'll get stabbed in
alright,
the-
no physical violence while recording.
Right, until we get
It won't
cameras.
be the first time I've been stabbed.
Okay, so,
Oh, good.
Battlefield.
Do a couple more.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Jeff was talking about Battlefield.
I thought I was. I mean,
Hold on.
No, I don't end it. I don't end it. I make my people suffer.
My people.
He's
you
got
my
a screen
people.
full of words. I gotta hear this.
no, that's for some other shit. Nah, I was trying to get the rest of the Battlefield. I mean, I haven't played Battlefield since, like, Bad Company.
Holy shit.
Right. So, I mean, I played, like, a match here or there. A friend of mine always gets it.
Mm-hmm.
Is it worth buying? Because the fucking...
For me, it's still too early to say. Like, I've seen gameplay.
I'm asking
I
the
still,
one who's
He's
played.
buying regardless.
I am gonna buy it regardless.
That's a
but
good point. This is
he's
the wrong
buying-
I still
guy.
think it's too
You-
early to tell if you're gonna be able, if
Is
you're
there,
gonna
like-
want to get it or not.
I know it's
Oh.
a beta, but there's like fucking game crashing bugs that they have to fix.
Not that
or-
I've found yet, or that I've seen. There hasn't been anything like the that one drone thing that you can like lift yourself in the air on the Battlefield 4 had, where you just fly around the map with it.
Oh, that
There hasn't been
awesome.
anything like that I've seen.
Just based on what I've seen, and also one thing that's also swaying me to probably get it is, my dad recently picked up Madden, and because I'm a Power Up Rewards member, they have a deal where when you buy one of the EA games at full price with your Power Up Rewards card, you get $10 off all future EA releases for the rest of the year.
Wow.
So, like Titanfall 2, Battlefield 1, FIFA, NHL.
So if I go buy Titanfall 1 for like 30 cents.
No. It doesn't work. No, it does not work like that.
I like the pricing. 30
Who's that
cents.
guy that comes to GameStop and really tries that shit?
He's
I
the
wouldn't try it.
he's the guy that comes up to the counter, puts a $30 game down, puts a $2 game down, and then a 50-cent game down, and says, or no, he puts them backwards, and says, so this $30 game's free, right? Buy two get one free, right?
I've been that guy.
Of course you've been that guy.
Yeah,
But
it doesn't work
To
like
be
that.
fair, I was like, I bet they're gonna make the fucking cheaper game the free one.
Obviously, it's in the notes. The
Oh yeah, because I
The
fucking
very-
read that.
The very,
Let me
very
bring my
fine print.
magnifying glass
If
to
it makes
GameStop.
if it makes you feel better, we did not get employee discounts on buy two get one free sales.
Fuck you and your discounts. How's that?
It's double
Dude,
duty.
Well,
They
like
get-
their discounts.
They get discounts on practically everything now. They get extra in-store credit for being an employee. They get not only their discount off of games, new games, and pre-owned, they also get discounts off of pre-owned systems now.
I'm sure that's classified information.
I'm sure it's not.
No one knows who I am. They don't need to know my sources.
Nobody listens anyway.
This is
We
I'm
make
about-
this.
his address.
We make this for Jason's old lady to listen to, Nick's old lady to listen to, just Woman of the Week, and my wife. my
It's all
wife.
four listeners right there.
My wife refuses to listen. So
Three listeners.
Why does your
It's
wife
amazing.
refuse to? Why does your wife refuse to listen?
because she could care less.
She does not support
My
you.
girlfriend could care less too, but she still listens to support me.
My daughter
Listen.
listened to a couple.
Okay,
No,
well,
Patrick's
That's
wife.
not a good thing.
I
He is
yeah,
the
maybe
sex
she should
appeal of
listen to
this
this.
show, and you shall not support him.
Not support.
She won't hear that message.
No, she
Right.
won't.
That's all right.
Not like my girlfriend who hears all the messages.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Are you so?
But
Real
she's supposed to
question.
leave me.
Real question. You were on for 3 episodes.
How much college she's got left?
No, she's
Oh, you're
in
fine.
college.
You're fine.
Oh. Never mind. It was
So-
the Joe made pay for college. Or
Yeah,
stripping
yeah.
or
Yeah,
Or
something
you.
like that.
So anyway,
Anyway,
you
she should go to college for free. He'll pay for it.
Jesus Christ. Anyway, 3 episodes. You listened to those 3 episodes, correct?
Yeah.
Do you listen to the others?
I listen to all of
So
them.
you're a faithful listener.
I've listened to every episode so far that has
Same here.
come out.
I got somebody I work with, and I was like, "Hey, you listen to podcasts?" And she's like, "Yeah." I was like, "Listen to these," and then she was like, "You suck." She's like, "Oh, y'all got better." She's like, "Oh, y'all suck again."
oh yeah, we talked about this last week.
Yeah.
Right.
So listen,
This is for her.
if you listen to this woman, I'm the most amazing thing to ever hit the fucking planet.
Oh, here we go.
Listen, you know it.
Do
You
I?
know it. You know it. Now she knows it. So there's at least 4 people that will agree to that.
I didn't agree to anything.
Yeah, I don't agree with shit.
I'm trying to think what really is the most amazing
Fuck it.
thing ever to hit the planet.
Probably
Sliced
AIDS.
bread.
Probably.
I really waited for you to say hentai.
No.
You
That-
disappoint.
we put that here. That didn't just like fucking.
We put
drop
that
it. Well, I guess we put AIDS here too, but whatever. So
Moving on.
yeah, right. Moving on.
All right, Jeff. What is your flavor for this week's
All right.
bowl of gumbo?
So I have an announcement that for the 4 people who don't know already, Ben Affleck decided to tweet out and post to Instagram.
People listen to Ben Affleck.
Yes, live action shot of Deathstroke. Now, I don't know. I have a quick question. Y'all familiar with this character?
Yes.
Okay, good,
Arrow.
beautiful.
Justice League? What they call him? Slade?
Yes,
Teen Titans, they called him Slade.
Slade was.
Teen Titans, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Not
Alright.
Justice League.
So that's why Deadpool is called Wade Wilson.
Go figure. Good job.
Well, I mean,
Mama.
Deadpool acknowledges that he's more than likely a copycat of Deathstroke, so he just doesn't give a fuck.
This
Neither
is
does Marvel.
very true. So I'm reading because reading Rainbow.
Mm-hmm.
Speculation is he can either be a villain in a solo Batman film,
Mm-hmm.
the Justice League film coming up,
Mm-hmm.
or a sequel Suicide Squad film.
Mm-hmm.
With DC's track record,
This is all true. He'll be in all 3.
DC's gonna squeeze the ever-loving life out of Deathstroke.
with
He's gonna be
DC
Thanos for the DC universe. He's gonna show up at the end. He's like,
I'm
gonna
here.
fight Batman, and that's gonna be it. And then he's gonna be like,
Oh my
go to the
fucking
next movie.
Come back in 2035 for the sequel.
Where's Batman at? I want to fight him. And then he shows up the next movie.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
What the
Jinx.
hell just happened?
So
I don't know.
seriously though,
We just got Jesus Christ in stereo.
what do y'all? What would y'all rather see him in? I mean, does anybody even like Deathstroke? I tend to like him as a character.
I like Deathstroke. I could see him as either in Justice League or Batman. I don't know about Suicide Squad.
I wouldn't do that. I just read this one fucking thing, and I was like, well, that's a possibility because DC doesn't know what the fuck they're doing.
I don't think he could be a villain powerful enough to take on the whole Justice League.
Well, Superman's dead on screen still, right?
It doesn't
I don't know.
matter.
Not
Like,
mistaken here. And he
One
fights
man-
Batman any fucking way.
I mean,
Right.
Legion of Doom.
Wow. Mind blown.
what is the Legion of Doom? For
What?
us? It's a wrestling group, right?
Yeah.
No, it was.
It was. He's right, but he's not right here.
Who's
Like-
in the Legion of Doom? For us
Besides-
uneducated comic book.
Lex Luthor, Solomon Grundy, Bizarro. Isn't Sinestro in Legion of Doom?
Fact checking.
And if you're thinking of the DC universe, they will throw together a whole group where you don't know any characters and they just come together like
They will.
walking out.
That'll be the whole fucking plot. But the thing is, you'll only really realize they're the villain in the last like 15 minutes or so, and then be like, why the fuck do I care?
And then Deathstroke comes out like, hey guys, and then he comes
All
out.
right.
They'll walk out of a building real slow and slow mo, and they'll have
Hit the credits.
Straight Outta Compton playing.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
All right. So the Legion of Doom. This is the one from fucking Super Friends.
I was about to say, are we talking about the Super Friends?
Bizarro, Black Manta, Brainiac, Captain Cold, Cheetah, Giganta.
Gigantic.
Is it right there above Gorilla Grodd?
Are you just looking at the
Giganta?
pictures?
No. I don't remember
I
their.
don't remember this.
But I haven't
I'm
watched.
gonna look that
I
shit
haven't
up.
watched Justin's Friends in a long time.
Gorilla Grodd, Lex
Grodd.
Luthor,
Lex
the
Luthor.
Riddler, Scarecrow, Sinestro.
I don't remember the Riddler being in there.
Me either. This is probably went on through time.
Probably.
I mean, this is a wiki page.
Yeah. Okay.
So,
Take it with a
Scarecrow,
grain of salt.
right? Sinestro, Solomon Grundy, Toyman, and Reverse Flash. Question:
And
why does
Hulk-
Reverse Flash?
Hulk
have-
and Animal,
Right.
WWF, Legion of Doom.
Which one of them died? Was it Animal?
Did one
Oh, it
of
was
them
Hulk.
die?
Yeah, one of them died. Which one's the bald one? It was Hulk, right?
Yeah.
Rest in peace, Hulk. They fucked over him in his last storylines. He was like supposed to be this fucking drug addict, right? But he was actually on drugs in real life, so they exploited that shit. Vince McMahon, you're a psychopath.
I've
Anyway,
been saying that for years, but anyway.
He's a genius.
he is definitely insane. But as the great Yeezus said,
Here we fucking go.
God.
what genius ain't crazy? Exactly.
I'm sorry, I don't recognize your Yeezus here.
Yeah.
Just because you don't believe doesn't mean it's not a thing. Okay?
I have a few atheist friends that would beg to differ.
I'll argue them one day. Anyway.
So Deathstroke.
Okay. That's what we were talking about. Anyway, so I don't know.
The character looks cool.
He does look cool.
That was
He does
badass.
look cool. I'm just I got this fucking bitter taste in my mouth. I don't want them to ruin anything else.
That's semen.
Correct. So this is why no one listens. So I don't know, man. I don't want him to fuck it up.
Talk.
I think
It's
that
true.
he would do better in some kind of standalone Batman film.
Mhm.
But that's also because I would assume Justice League is going to throw so much at us so fast. So like, oh wow,
What the fuck's that? Who
Hey,
the
look,
fuck is
it's-
that?
it's
What the
Ben-
hell's going on?
it's Ben Affleck. Holy shit, that's
It's
the
Ben
guy with the
Affleck.
fish. Oh look, that's the Flash. Okay, what else?
So Justice League, Wonder Woman comes out. The Justice League's next, right? The Batman movie ain't till after that, so he could be teased in Justice League,
He
right?
could be.
He could be, or I mean,
Like you
it's
could
not-
see him in Batman.
Now
just fly
here's
off.
here's how they would properly tease him. Have him kill someone from the Justice League. End the Justice League movie
But
with him because
they just formed the group. They can't kill anybody.
hold on,
Yes,
hold
they
on, hold on.
can.
They just killed off Superman. Do you really want to use that again?
They're gonna bring Superman
Well,
back.
Well, yeah, they're gonna bring.
the
Superman back,
reason
but-
why I say bring that in with that is because Deathstroke is a mercenary. He's a gun for hire,
Correct.
and this could lead to somebody's hired him to assassinate members of the Justice League.
What if? Because I don't know that I like killing Superman. And
I mean, look, for God's sakes, we can kill the Flash or fucking Aquaman. Nobody cares.
he's not
about
wrong.
them.
Nobody cared about Aquaman.
I think the Flash is kind of likable, but Aquaman. I mean, if it wasn't from the dude from Game of Thrones, I mean, who would care?
Get yourself back in this water so I could fight you.
So
I bring the water to you.
Oh God. I don't know that you want to use Superman's death in Dawn of Justice, right? Like that.
No.
That was your big thing. Boom, Superman's dead. That keeps your story arc going. Do you really want to kill off another fucking character
Yes.
that quick?
Yes.
Do you think in
DC
Justice
is
League
one.
Superman comes
Super
back?
duper
Oh
man.
yeah, because they're gonna be a fucking
Do you
Justice
think-
League with no Superman.
Do you think he comes back evil, and the whole point of the movie is they fight him until they turn him good at the end?
If they
It's
wanna
really
take-
weird and corny.
If they want to take $13 from me,
Remember Martha.
Hi, how's it going?
if they want to take $13 from me and then never have me watch another movie again, they can do that.
You'll watch.
You are going
I
to
wouldn't.
watch.
I will not.
You're like me in Battlefield. You're gonna watch.
It's an abusive
No.
relationship. They're gonna keep beating
You know what
and
I will
battering
do?
you, and you're just gonna keep coming back for more.
You know what
You're
I
just
will
gonna
do?
Keep spreading
I
those
will-
cheeks for them.
Keep fucking watching animated films and buying comics. I Am Gotham is pretty good. I'm not gonna go over it because I'm trying to get my hands on the fifth issue. When that's done, I'm gonna go ahead and review it a little bit after it's been out a while.
Oh, you could tell us about that next. You could flavor it up next week then.
You can find it.
There you go. Look at that shit.
If we have a place.
That is called.
We could be on the World Wide Web.
Oh God.
Or you be
Never
sitting
mind.
outside right here.
Never mind. So fuck
Someone's
what I
outside.
was talking about.
Yeah.
I'm done.
Deathstroke could go in many ways, but
I did want to bring this one. What if they was to take Deathstroke, have him, I don't know, miss a shot or something close where you, let's say Wonder Woman, just hypothetically, I really hope not. And she notices, right, towards the end, and that sets up them two in their solo film. Or his, whatever.
Wait, hold on.
Her solo film is
Like-
already being filmed, and it's in the past.
Dude.
Wait.
Hypothetical.
Shh. She's
Are we
playing
really
Star
doing
Wars?
this?
She's playing Star Wars.
I'm not gonna lie,
That's why she was on this podcast.
the
girl's
girl
cool.
is probably cooler than all four of us.
She's right next door playing on either her flute or her piccolo.
Can I get some piccolo? Give me some piccolo.
Dodge!
There it is. I was waiting on the mocking Kosovo. Whatever.
I look, you put me on the spot like that, and I do a very bad piccolo.
It's okay.
Let's go to Nick with his flavor for this pot of gumbo.
I think we just freaking him out.
He's looking through the spice rack. Give him a second.
Right. Add a little pinch of basil.
No, today Sony finally, because they're always last to the party every month, to announce their Instant Game Collection, which for those that don't know, the Instant Game Collection is a set of free games that you get for the PlayStation 4, the PlayStation 3, and the PlayStation Vita every month.
All could change September 2nd. September 22nd. Nobody
September
knows.
22nd.
Nobody knows.
Of course, it is when you are a subscriber to PlayStation Plus. We talked about last week, PlayStation Plus going up in price.
We talked about last week, like they fucking heard it.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez, we gotta not do that
It's called continuity.
until the episode. Until the episodes are like.
When we number them, they'll know. Even if
They will
episode
know.
6 comes out after episode 32.
They
They'll know
will
where it
fucking
belongs.
know.
I
And they will
think-
know
we
that we
finally
have
know what you meant.
continuity.
I think if we don't post
They
it,
did talk about that last week.
if we don't post it before this episode, we should definitely call it the lost episode and make people wait.
The last ones are supposed to be good.
Anyway.
Yeah,
Mario.
can we make a good one and then
The lost SpongeBob episode.
Okay,
Yeah.
the full lineup for this month's PlayStation Plus Instant Game Collection. For the PlayStation 4, you're getting Lords of the Fallen and Journey, which will also be on the PlayStation 3. For PS3, besides Journey, you are also going to be getting Prince of Persia, The Forgotten Sands, Datura, and Badland. Other than Prince of Persia, I've never heard any of those, besides Lords of the Fallen and Journey. And in case anybody still owns a PlayStation Vita, you are also going to get Badlands and Amnesia Memories.
all 6 people that don't repeat us.
So
That doesn't
are we-
make sense.
Are we downloading any of
Amnesia
those?
Memories.
I am... Oh god, that's an oxymoron.
Uh,
I will definitely be downloading Journey. I might do Lords of the Fallen, but I already have it on Xbox because it was free for gold members a few months ago for Xbox.
PlayStation
I purchased-
late to the party.
I purchase all of them and just download the ones I want to play. That way, in
That's
case I
kinda what I
ever.
do.
In case you...
I'll start-
That's actually pretty
I
smart.
start to download, then I cancel it. Like, well, if I want to play it later, I'll come back to it.
I mean, that's what I
My
do.
son has a Vita, which is currently lost. But whenever he finds it, he has a plethora of games that he can play but never does because they're free and they're
You should know nobody stole it.
no,
Nobody
nobody
wants
wants
it.
He'll bring it nowhere.
Nobody wants it.
Unfortunately.
Even the people that have it don't want it.
All right, Nick, keep going.
So, anybody here that owns a PlayStation 4 besides, well,
All of us.
This
Well,
side.
just this side, Jason unfortunately does not have
Yes.
his own.
I'm looking to get one.
That's all right.
Really?
He's a
Only
woman
because
now.
of the
It
podcast.
doesn't matter.
He's trying to get it on the free.
No, that ain't gonna happen.
When you got
I'm
his
gonna
own
have to buy a
Xbox.
console for
You're
once.
gonna have to suck a Sony rep's dick to get that.
If it was
That's
on.
common practice. There's
Now-
not
that easy.
Ironically, our old Microsoft rep for GameStop was gay.
You have his number? Oh, wait,
You know
Mike-
what? We're not doing
Is
this.
he?
We're
Already
not
have an
doing
Xbox.
this. Jesus
We
Christ.
already have an Xbox.
This is not happening next week. You're fucking banned.
I'm doing it on camera.
Never mind.
That's the lost episode.
I honestly do not want to know where Nick got anything in this room. Not where he got it from, but how he got it.
Oh no, I didn't. I got it all legit.
Yeah.
And not- and not-
Cradle in the balls.
No, there is no
All
ball.
All right, all
Shaft.
right. We're getting off topic again.
We
guys.
are very veering very far off topic.
Make sure you work the shaft.
Are Jiff, Pat, are any of y'all gonna download those games?
Well, per Nick, Lords of the Fallen is a Dark Souls. What was the word you used?
Rip off.
I was gonna say rip off, but then I thought that wasn't it.
It's a Dark Souls-esque type of game.
Yeah, so I'm probably gonna give that a try. I looked at it at GameStop a couple times, maybe GameStop, might have been PlayStation Store. I don't fucking remember. I don't care about these things.
Having played it on the Xbox, it's pretty decent for being free.
I'm gonna try Journey because I heard wonderful.
I did
things.
hear
That
some
is
things
one.
about
That
Journey.
is the reason why I'm downloading Journey.
So to be fair, I've probably tried every free game in the last 3 or 4 months. Tried. Didn't
Mhm.
say I liked them.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely tried them.
It's a good way to find out new games that you never would have thought to play.
Well, that and to me, Sony's lineup of games are not.
They've been lackluster. Let's
There you go.
let's acknowledge the elephant in the room. The instant game collection has been very lackluster the last several months. Unless you're a sports fan and you were happy to get NBA 2K16 for free.
Which I was, but they gave it away so fucking late that anybody who was really gonna play it already bought it.
Well, that
Pretty
was the
much.
point.
That's bullshit.
The
The point was to make their money off of it, and then we could give it away for free for those people who's not gonna
Yeah,
play
let's
it.
piss
And-
off the rest of the people who
and-
actually buy the product.
but at the same time, this could also bring in people to buy 2K17.
It could because it is a good game.
I mean, the same thing with last month with WWE 2K16.
First off, that's a Microsoft thing.
I know.
Not having on PlayStation. Second off, that game, I don't know. I think basketball has a bigger following than wrestling, so you're probably gonna get more recurring sales with a basketball game. But
Mhm.
I guess that can be the same thing. Yeah, you're right.
Right. The people who buy sports games get them.
Bullshit.
With,
Don't even do it. Don't even say it because I got an argument for you.
They get them within the release window. Like the
I bought
first few
NHL
weeks.
16. Have not watched a game of hockey since the fucking D2, the Mighty Ducks.
Oh, I was about to say, were you gonna say when the New Orleans Brass was still a thing?
No, since fucking Emilio Estevez, whatever. I
Estevez.
can't-
No, I'm saying
Estevez.
people who buy and play Madden are gonna generally
They're gonna
buy
get
and
it
play
in-
Madden.
Within the
Either
first
right when it
month
comes
or
out
two.
or right when football season starts. They're
Right.
like, oh shit, I just watched the game. I
I'll
want to play
smack the
some
shit
Madden.
out of you.
Well, that was the thought process behind the 2K release. It was the NBA Finals to hype up people.
2K17.
Actually, it was to
And
hype
finals.
up the finals to get
Which
people more interested in basketball. Hey, let me get the gamers playing basketball. Because once you get on, you get this screen and they show shit about the finals and this, that, and the third.
Mhm.
Right? It's just a big fucking ploy to get you to spend more money.
And it
Pretty
worked.
Yeah.
Probably so. I mean,
oh
I
yeah, I'm
downloaded
sure
it.
it did.
Of course.
I didn't buy anything. I did give Buffalo Wild Wings some money because of it, though.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Buffalo Wild Wings
But-
deserves it.
this leads into something I wanted to talk about. With the games being better this month, I mean, I'm sure there's people out there that are gonna say that this lineup's bad or not to their liking.
You can't please everyone.
Yeah.
Especially gamers.
Well, besides not
It's
being
free.
able to please everyone, I'm really hoping this is like leaning to a direction of either they're going to start offering more for the instant game collection or they're going to be offering more than just indie titles.
Well, with the raise in price for a PlayStation Plus as is, I think they should either start giving away like a little bit of an older AAA title
Right.
or come out with something worth fucking playing. God damn, man. Or give a fucking movie or something too. I don't fucking know, but do something.
But then they're gonna be
Movie
limited
of the
to
month.
Sony.
But then they're going to give you like some
Pixels.
really shitty movie.
I like
He did
Pixels.
say Pixels.
I never saw
I didn't
Pixels.
see it.
Well,
Nah,
my
they
kids
probably
see it.
would.
They enjoyed it.
Sony being
looked
Sony,
pretty
they're gonna get fucking
It
like
was.
the Blair Witch Project, and
Now,
nobody wants that. Not the new one either.
I jokingly mentioned this at work today, but not supposedly, this is just my own thoughts. I think the whole reason behind this hike in price is because they're trying to make up for all the movie money they lost on the Ghostbusters.
Maybe that's what it is.
You did say
when
that
you
this
pay
morning.
I mean,
the price, you get Ghostbusters for free.
you couldn't even pay me to watch that movie.
See, you don't know. That's why I didn't make the money. You don't even want to watch it.
Buy
No,
PlayStation
I
Plus
don't.
and get
It could have been
Ghostbusters
amazing.
free.
It could have been the Forrest Gump of busting ghost movies.
No,
And it
you'll
wasn't.
never know. You seen it?
No.
Oh, see, you
No.
don't know. You don't know.
I don't want to know.
I agree. I don't
Simply
wanna know.
because
Don't ruin my childhood.
the
I didn't see it either. I have no interest.
it's not. And it's not even for me. It's not even about.
That's me dying. Probably gonna
And
be dead next
I
week.
don't want to. I didn't want to see it not simply because one, I don't want to ruin my childhood, but also it just wasn't funny.
You didn't see
This
it.
is bullshit. You didn't see it.
I didn't. No, the trailers weren't funny.
Yeah, well, the fucking DC trailers weren't that great either. I went and saw that shit.
No, the DC trailers are actually better than the movies
Yeah.
themselves.
I'm not
Let's
talking
not
about
kid
Suicide
ourselves.
Squad.
Whoever
I'm not talking
puts
about
these
Suicide
trailers
Squad.
together, like, they probably get bank.
I doubt it.
That
They probably
all
get
the
fucked, but they're trying to make the bank.
No,
That-
they're probably like, hey, you took this shitty movie and you got us 165 million in the first weekend.
that and the whole
You're making all our trailers.
that and the whole some of the main cast, basically saying, "Oh, the reason why y'all don't like it is because I'm a woman." No, I don't like it because you're. I'm not gonna go see it because you're not funny. That's another reason. Sexism and accusing men of misogyny when there is none. That is a very big pet peeve of mine.
Do you think the misogynism comes with the $10 price hike? And that's what we're paying for.
I swear to God.
He's gonna murder
So,
all of us by the
But,
end of this.
but to,
No.
to be fair, I mean,
One of
how
the
do-
chicks got a guy on Twitter banned.
Oh yeah, your movie sucked. But how do you replace that original cast of Ghostbusters?
You
though?
can't.
You can't. It's like fucking magic, right? Or lightning, right?
It
Lightning strikes,
happens-
boom, that's it. It's gone.
This is
It
what
hap-
they should have did.
Oh god.
Not released.
Channing Tatum, Seth Rogen, the fat guy,
Johnny.
Jonah Hill.
Why do you know that?
And James Franco.
So this is
Oh, no, Nathan
Ghostbusters
Fillion.
Sausage
Danny
Party.
McBride's got to be somewhere in this fucking film.
He could be the secretary.
Ghostbusters Sausage Party. Got it.
No.
Just have a bunch of funny dudes. And Channing Tatum for the women to go.
I
You
mean-
gotta bring
You
your old
gotta-
lady somehow.
You have to get.
You do. And that's also true. Everybody in the original Ghostbusters were funny. They had
We're talking
Comedy.
comedy. We're talking comedy legends.
right.
Were they legends at that time? Or they were legends because we were like, they were already legends when you were a kid, so you don't know them as anything else.
Oh, I mean, I'm talking in hindsight. You have comedy legends in this film, right? And I don't. Let me not do that.
Let's
I don't
talk
know who's
about-
in this movie. But how many people do y'all first see becoming comedy legends in this new Ghostbusters?
Kristen Wiig was
-3.
really funny and knocked up.
Knocked up. What year was that? Fact checks. Continue.
Knocked up.
So
2010?
so the $10.
The $10 price hike.
Yes, I think it just brings it more in line with what Xbox has to offer, and maybe just maybe you get a VR game, but I don't know if they have enough VR games to go around like that.
Well,
Because they got to give these people with VR something.
okay. Well, with with PlayStation VR, someone's already gone on record saying that the current PlayStation 4 models cannot handle PlayStation VR.
Hey, quick sidebar. 2007.
Duly noted.
Continue.
years.
Oh, I just remembered that was 4. I was like 2007.
Oh,
Age
my
is showing
God.
again.
Yeah. Just
Anyway,
poking
Nick,
out
so
there.
so VR cannot be supported by the
It
original PS4.
it will be supported, but it will be horrible compared to like the PlayStation 4 Slim or the
So-
PlayStation Neo.
So is it horrible as in like unfucking usable, or is it horrible just in comparison?
That I don't know
Because
from what I've read.
you really don't know how good you have it in this first world fucking country until you're in fucking Haiti some goddamn where, right, with no running water. You know what I'm saying?
Do they have running water here?
Oh.
You fact check that too?
No. There's no fact checks here.
You just fact checked something else.
Not about water. Anyway, seriously though, but like y'all get the premise of that.
But y'all already know my feelings about VR.
Where are they?
I thought we discussed this.
You probably have, but I'm drunk.
I don't
When
remember.
did we, what?
I don't
I
drink.
usually forget
You made drive me home?
as soon as we cut the mic off.
Good Robbie.
When did we talk
I-
about that?
I just feel like VR is going to be another Kinect, another PlayStation Move. It's going to last for maybe 4 or 5 years, and then it's just going to turn into a platform for shovelware, and then it's slowly going to die a horrible, painful death.
PlayStation
Expensive.
Vita.
Exactly. Horrible, painful.
I don't know, man.
expensive.
I think VR is the fucking future. Personally.
I disagree.
I think AR is going to be more of the future.
AR-15?
Oh Jesus! I actually thought he meant augmented reality.
I did mean all
He
He did mean all
Thought
that
you
in
meant-
reality.
Actual reality, where you go outside and play.
That too.
No, that's
No, that's just gone.
Actual-
That's
so
been
sad.
going for like 15 years.
fucking what is this? The 80s? Yeah, fuck that.
Oh,
I used to love going outside.
I bet you did.
I don't
Yeah.
know why I'm so
So, moving from the PlayStation Plus free games this month, the $10 hike in PlayStation Plus price.
Because Sony has
Right,
a
and my little
long
flavor
days.
is what do we think Sony's going to talk about at their conference on September 7th?
PlayStation VR.
Nothing.
We're going to have this conference, and you know what?
Hey guys, we're still around.
PlayStation
$10 more, please.
PlayStation
Yeah, I'm
Neo
They're gonna talk
and
about
PlayStation Slim.
they're gonna talk about their upcoming projects, which is probably gonna be Neo, Slim, VR, and hopefully give us some goddamn answers on why they want me to pay $10 more for the same service I already have.
I'm sure that'll be tied into whatever one it most pertains to. Like if it is something with VR, they'll say, "Oh, and with your PlayStation Plus, you get this on VR every month. Yay!"
I feel
Maybe
that
they give you
I just don't think
movies
there's enough games
compatible with VR,
I feel
nature
like
shows.
I feel like if they did
National
do
Geographic.
that with VR, that would not end very well. I mean,
Why?
you do have a good bit of people that are excited for VR, but then I'm pretty sure you have a good majority of people.
What if you can now play PlayStation Now on your PC, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like I said last week, but nobody knows, but you two, that what if PlayStation Now came bundled with the PlayStation Plus?
He never said that shit.
Yeah, he did.
I did. See,
I'm,
you don't even
I'm
pay
trying to
attention.
confuse the listeners so they go back and listen.
They're confused already when we say we're referencing the
So
last
PlayStation
podcast.
Now, you can rent games, but if you have like a $9, $10 service, you can play certain ones all you want. I believe. I'm not sure, but what if it's bundled in to where they're getting like we got people on PC that don't even have PlayStation that's now playing
Now-
it for PlayStation Plus.
Now,
But then for people who already have it, that's kind of worth it because then you can play a bunch of PS3
Good
games.
luck fucking porting over Batman.
Wow.
That happened.
I had to. Anyway,
It's like
I'm
making
not.
fun of a child with AIDS.
Always.
How did you get AIDS, you fucking homo?
Blood
Probably-
transfusion.
I don't know. Ask all the
Bastard.
kids. Actually,
Probably Catholic. Anyway.
no. How about you ask the kids in Africa that were born with it?
Tell your mom don't be a whore.
This is
So anyway, this podcast is.
this is
We
why
can-
nobody
we-
listens.
We go to very dark places.
I don't blame your wife for not listening now.
See,
This episode here. So
Wait for
Anyway.
Reagan to strike us.
I feel like
Do you not see
I don't know, man.
Did you not see the cross when you walked
I
in?
would not
That
want to play
cross?
this shit. I mean, like that. The PS Now thing. It's too soon.
like I wouldn't subscribe to it.
It's too soon.
But if I got it
No,
free-
dude.
If I got
no,
it
it's
free,
not
like-
fucking free. You're paying money for this bullshit.
But you already play for your PlayStation Plus.
No. They're paying. They're fucking raising hikes to add that in. Ah, fuck. Look, I won't do anything. This is a threat, and I'm pretty sure that's punishable by law. However, I'd be very upset that I'm paying for something that majority of PlayStation owners, PlayStation 4 owners, moved up from PlayStation 3, which means they probably have this shit already.
Well, it's not backwards compatible.
It
And
is not
Xbox has
backwards
backwards compatible, so maybe it's their way of competing with that, saying, "Hey, you can play your PlayStation
I
3
could get-
games on your PlayStation 4
and-
with your PlayStation Plus subscription,
Now, see,
For $10 extra.
I will
which is the
gladly,
same price as Xbox Live,
I will gladly pay that $60 a month if it does include PlayStation Now.
$60 a year, not a
$60
month.
year.
I never.
You're not-
paid
you're not,
$6 a month for PlayStation Plus.
I work in the sun all day.
You're not paying for Photoshop.
That's also $10 a month.
No, if you just get Photoshop, you're not paying for an Adobe Suite.
Yeah.
Sorry, I stand corrected. You know.
You said
Creative Cloud, dude. So,
Damn.
you get a. I don't know, man. I think they're
All right.
definitely going to talk about the new systems. Is anybody excited? Like, are y'all getting a Slim or? Well, you actually, Jason, are looking for a PlayStation.
yeah. I'm probably gonna wait till one of the newer models come out and probably get a Slim or.
So my guess is the Slim. They announce it at the thing, and it's in stores either that day or
Day after.
a day or two after,
Yeah.
and it's
I'm guessing
Slimmer.
holiday.
in cheaper price.
Well, it's
Cheaper
definitely
price,
going to be cheaper.
yes.
I think it's gonna be a cheaper price.
I think it's gonna be a cheaper
Absolutely.
It's gonna be a new console. It's gonna be
No,
another
no, no,
cash
no,
cow.
No, no,
The
no,
PS
no, no.
Neo is going to come out, and that's going
That's
to
true.
be
That's true.
whatever, and
The
then the PS4 is going to go.
the Xbox One S started at a lower price than what the Xbox One's original asking price was.
Yeah, because the technology that's 3-4 years old now is a lot cheaper to make. So
Right.
you can drop
gotcha.
the price.
So they said.
I really don't
And
know that.
and also it would be a foolish move to make them more expensive, especially if it's just going to be an aesthetic change.
I agree.
Because here's the thing I'm thinking of when I'm an exec. Okay, I just made the PlayStation 4. I've sold millions of PlayStation 4s,
Like 40 something million.
like 40 million PlayStation 4s. But then down the pipeline comes PlayStation Slim. I'm not gonna make them want to pay. I'm not gonna make them pay $300 again. $200, or maybe $250. Make it about $50 cheaper. Make my customers feel like they're getting a bang for their buck, even though they're basically just paying for a new skin.
Well, I think
They're probably going to cut down on the fucking memory, too.
what they want to
I
do.
highly doubt that.
It'll still be 500 gigs because you can't go any smaller than that.
You cannot
can't
go-
fit
Not-
shit.
No,
not these games.
with the size of current gen
I'm
games
sorry.
installs.
I'm so used to 2 terabytes. I'm thinking that's fucking install on it. You're right. 500 gigs. That's.
I think what the Slim is to get people like Jason who doesn't have a PlayStation. That's you come at a cheaper price.
They're
and
trying-
that's your
they're trying to
Christmas
get the-
presents.
Mhm.
And then the people who went out and got the PlayStation 4 first day, that's the people you want buying
Look,
the Neo.
your PlayStation 3. Like, look at mine. Mine's.
That's a PlayStation 4.
That is a PlayStation.
What did I say?
3.
3.
Shut up. My
It was a
PlayStation
very hot
4.
day. Okay.
It is a very hot day. Shut up, all of you.
It's fucking horrible.
My PlayStation 4, it's got scuffs on it, and it doesn't look new and fresh anymore.
Does it
I mean-
work?
It works. Now,
All that matters.
I'm saying this because you have all the people that would be like, I have to have the latest design. Kind of like the same assholes you see buying a new iPhone every year. They gotta have the new model.
Well, to be fair, I just upgraded from my Galaxy S6 to S7. That's also because I have T-Mobile, who does not charge me to do that. So does that count
You're paying for it somehow.
in my phone plan, my bill?
Yeah,
You're paying for it.
It's like $10.
What'd you do with your old phone? Did you get to keep it or you had to give it back?
Yeah, motherfucker, back. You lease your phone.
Okay. So you're paying for something.
So you
never
technically
get to
don't
have.
own it.
Technically, I do not.
What happens
own
if you
a phone.
break it?
He buys it.
You'll break, you
You
buy
get
it.
insurance.
Okay. So you have to get the insurance.
See, like for me, I have an
Probably.
iPhone 6.
You're paying
I
for
am
it
not
somehow.
planning on getting rid of this motherfucker until at least the iPhone 8 or 9. Maybe the iPhone 10.
Yeah, well, that's probably in 9 months. So they
The
come out
iPhone
with
10?
iPhones.
Well, supposedly the same day they're announcing the PlayStation is the same day Apple is going to have their conference and announce the iPhone.
I'm not gonna lie. Someone's gonna have to
What if it
move
was
their
the
shit.
same conference, Apple and PlayStation
Or
No,
merge
no.
them.
merge forces?
I'm about to
came
die.
out-
Application.
Well, it came out with a $10,000 PlayStation because that's what Apple does. Is they overprice everything.
Yeah, no, I'm
You're
sorry.
want this. It plays video games.
It's in
I'm
rose
s-
gold.
I'm sorry.
Right.
No,
You get it in
I
pink.
love video games, but I would not spend $10,000 on a system.
Well, let's be realistic. If a PlayStation's worth $400, and Apple threw an Apple half-bitten or 3/4 of the way whole Apple on it,
Probably $800.
probably be $800.
And everybody who has an iPhone will buy it because they're like,
Not
Apple
everybody.
makes
And
this.
all they would have to
Not
do,
everybody.
all they would have to do, is like up the goddamn memory by like 25 gigs. People will buy. Because
25 gigs is like part of the game.
listen to the thought
You can
process.
fit 2 games on your system this year.
Listen, listen to my thought process. My thought process is people are gonna be like, damn, I ain't spending that type of money on no fucking console just because it has an Apple, right? But then they're gonna make them sell, like they're gonna give that as the excuse to themselves.
It's not real. It's just a joke.
It's like,
It's
it'd be
okay.
great.
You're already saving up in your mind. You're like, man.
I'm working through this.
I mean, now,
So
Listen, when we do
now
this,
if they
I
did,
go,
if they did,
"Oh,
if they did
it's
something, if they did something through that
What did they
and
do,
like had a way to integrate it with existing MacBooks and
No.
desktops.
This ain't real. If I can't fucking figure it out, neither can you. This is bullshit.
You can get an app on your computer to play on PlayStation now. May or may not be included with PlayStation Plus in the future. Who knows? We'll all know next Wednesday, and we'll give us something to talk about that night, so we won't have to be like, what we're going to talk about?
Yeah,
For 40 minutes.
When's the conference? So I don't actually know.
7th.
Next Wednesday.
Next Wednesday?
So that night, wherever we are, wherever
Holy shit.
tent we're pitching outside somebody's house,
You mean
with
to
an
tell me
extension
we're
cord,
spitting out we're
microphones.
spitting out breaking news.
Pretty
Right.
much.
Next week's the week,
But
guys.
by the time people hear it, it's gonna be old. That shit happened last year. I'm about to get this PlayStation 5. These motherfuckers talking about some Neo.
The fuck's a Neo?
Everybody knows a deal is a piece of crap.
Oh my fucking god.
That would
So-
be funny as hell.
Do we have high expectations of these new consoles and shit? Like, do y'all think it's gonna be everything it's supposed to be? Like how they said,
I do not believe that the Xbox Scorpio is going to end the console
you
generation.
knew where I was going. It's almost like we talked about this before.
Maybe last week. I'm not sure.
I'm not sure either, but no, consoles are always going to have their limitations, unlike the PC. I'm not going all PC Master Race, by the way. There's always going to be limitations to consoles, and you're always going to need to upgrade it.
No matter if the day the Scorpio comes out, they have the newest shit for that day in there. 6 months later, it's obsolete.
6 months later, it's not going to mean Jack and shit, and Jack just left town.
Yes, whatever that means.
I don't know where Jack went,
Huh?
but he needs to come back.
Oh. I forgot, Jack's at home.
All right, so
Right.
the roll. Does anybody else have any more flavoring for the pot?
I'm pretty happy.
It simmered very well.
I've been laid in bed all week, so I didn't get to see any of the happenings in the world. Did anything crazy happen? Like did
Gene
fucking-
Wilder died yesterday.
Yeah.
Oh man, fucking Willy Wonka, man.
Yeah. Goddamn shame.
Yes.
So do y'all think he has all those kids in like
Yeah,
a
we-
dungeon?
The fucking Oompa
Dude.
Loompa did his ass.
Are we talking about Michael Jackson or Gene Wilder?
We're definitely talking about Willy Wonka. I mean, think about it. Except for like the Charlie,
Uh-huh.
every time a kid goes into his fucking little whatever factory, they come up missing and shit.
Didn't they come back at the end?
Nah.
No,
This
they
is
didn't.
nah.
Oh, I'm thinking of the Johnny Depp one. They all walked out at the end.
I don't even remember
Nah.
that, but then again, I try to forget the Johnny Depp one because that movie was horrible.
Nah, I didn't mind that.
I liked when he kept yelling at the kid, "Mumbler!"
So that being said, y'all think they're
I
like,
can't hear you with all that mumbling.
oh my god. Do y'all think they're in like Gene Wilder's fucking dungeon?
Probably. And they're probably all going to starve to death now.
And more candy.
God damn it, Gene.
Well, I mean, privately, he had been suffering from Alzheimer's for like the last 3
Really?
months.
I didn't know.
Well,
He didn't make it public.
I know it might have been the
He
last
forgot to
few
make it
years. I think it was the last few years he had been dealing with Alzheimer's.
That sucks, man.
He kept it out of the public, just like David Bowie kept it out of the public that he had cancer.
He didn't want to make kids sad, is what he said.
Basically.
Until when he died and made kids sad.
Well, I mean, can't do
He didn't make him
can't
sad
do much
twice.
Yeah.
Right. He didn't get
Look,
him.
I'm really sick. Now I'm sad. And then, look, I'm
about that.
dead.
Look
now
at
I'm
Michael J. Fox, right? Everybody knows he shakes, and that's fucking horrible. And one day he's gonna die, and you can't get into the glory anymore. It's fucking horrible.
Well, that's true.
That's what I did, by the way. I spent my
This
time.
is where the editing magic should come in.
But it won't.
Or
You
will
will hear
it?
this.
You won't know until 3 weeks.
Anyway, I spent my fucking time watching all of the Back to
Hentai.
the Futures. No, hentai is in that's my private time. It's hentai time. Leave me alone. Anyway,
Am I gonna have to point out to you like I had to point out to them last week? You see that hard drive right there? That's
all hentai. So
no, not really. That's actually where I back up all my videos.
oh,
That's
by the way,
Animates.
we're back into the layer of hentai. There is a bookshelf.
we talked about this last week.
Or did we?
Yes, we did.
Nobody knows.
Anyway, there's a bookshelf, and I'm gonna count the shelves out loud. 1, 2, 3, 4, and that might be 5, 6. I don't know. Can't see it.
Five.
Whatever. It's all hentai.
No.
Every magazine in there is
That
hentai.
is
Yeah,
a lie.
amazing.
Red Dead Redemption, the hentai, right?
Yeah.
First off, universal truth, son.
There's
If
red-
it exists,
Rule
There's-
34.
porn for it.
To
Second
be fair,
off.
first two shelves is my manga. The next two shelves are strategy guides, and the very bottom shelf is actually the books that I own.
And that is Redhead Redemption.
And
That's
there
a lot
it
of
is.
strategy, guys. How long did it take you to steal all those?
Couple months.
That's not bad.
That's actually cumulative over the like 3, almost 4 years I worked at GameStop.
There's a strategy
I
guide.
was like throwing them away.
Holy
Yeah,
shit, look at that. 2 Fallout 3s. One
What?
Game of the Year edition.
What is the third birthday?
It was
After the second.
after the second. It was a spiritual successor to Parasite Eve on the PlayStation Portable.
Spiritual successor. Oh, anyway, Telltale Games. I played another Telltale game, guys.
What you did?
It was they had that flash sale with
More flavor.
right.
You flavoring it.
In a room.
This is what we do.
He's throwing in gizzards.
This is what we do. Anyway, so they had a sale, and Back to the Future, the Telltale game, came up.
Yes.
Played the first chapter.
Yes.
Got stuck on something. Don't remember what the fuck it was.
Yes.
Played the second chapter.
Mm-hmm.
Super. I realized why people started to get away from fixed cameras. Oh my fucking god! You're walking through the park in 1931, and then you're holding down, and then the camera switches over, fixed into the next location, and now all of a sudden he's turning the fuck around. Dude,
Yeah.
what is this? Resident Evil 2? No. Fixed cameras like the worst thing in the world.
Yeah, it is. But for Telltale games, I like to make that exception because Telltale games are really good.
This game, it's pretty good so far. I'm still waiting on this Batman expansion.
You should, in your spare time, play Wolf Among Us and The Walking Dead.
I've heard those are the good ones. I just so happen to have watched the Back to the Future, and
Who's
so I
in
was
that
like,
Back to the Future mood?
I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do this, and some kind of way they made the DeLorean come back.
And plus,
Okay.
also, just throwing it out there, with the exception of Walking Dead Season 2, Telltale games are the easiest platinum trophies to get on PlayStation.
I think. So we had some ideas here, Gumbo. I don't know if we talked about this WWE thing.
We may have mentioned
On
it.
the
Keeping
podcast.
us under wraps. Keep it under wraps so we can
We
Just
have
do
listen.
it.
So we have ideas. I do have an. I don't have a platinum. I think I need to stream my first platinum. I need to find me a game and platinum this motherfucker.
And all 4 listeners can watch it.
Listen, you can take your fucking negativity back in the goddamn wet well.
Negativity.
we can
I
pull
did.
the
I
power
said that
lower
wrong.
Right before he
You
gets it.
Huh?
Right before you get it, we can pull the power lower.
That'd be fucked up.
It'd be hilarious.
Although it probably wouldn't be funny then. That'd get a lot of views because I'm cussing you motherfuckers out, son.
That's fine.
Alright, let's go into the meat and potatoes of this gumbo. If people put meat and potatoes in the gumbo.
There's meat.
There is meat. I don't know if you do you put potatoes
I
in
mean,
gumbo?
Nobody knows.
You
You
have
put
potato
fucking
salad.
You can
on
put
side.
absolutely anything in a gumbo.
Right.
You
Yeah.
can, yeah.
Dead bodies.
So,
What
since
the
Next.
Anyway,
we're all still in the experimental getting to know each other phase.
are we?
We are.
Only Jason.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm pretty confident I know Nate.
I don't really know Nick that good.
I mean, I've only seen 2 of your penises. So, you wasn't here last week. You
I
missed
don't have one more. It's in a jar at home.
Oh,
Should've
you
brought
kept
I
it.
saved it.
it. You could have put the mic on top
It's
of
a
it.
dog toy.
So, we're going to talk about what was your favorite console ever and why. And I'm going last. 'Cause I'm
course.
old. So, who wants to go first?
I shall take it. I will go with
Philips CDI.
Atari 2600. Yar's Revenge was the shit.
I'm kind of
Atari
tossed.
5200.
Kind of tossed between the Nintendo 64 because of GoldenEye.
Mm-hmm.
Probably one of the funnest games ever. And Super Smash Brothers. Amazing game, right?
Yes.
Going with the
I have both of those.
SNES because it started me. I mean, I had a regular Nintendo, but not so much that I can really remember. The SNES and Mario started me on this goddamn path of getting game companies probably half of my net pay.
So if you're on a desert island, you're like
Super
you bring
Nintendo.
one console and
Super
all
Nin-
games.
Super
Modern Warfare
Nintendo.
2.
Super Nintendo.
Modern Warfare 2 is Jason's
Oh,
favorite
Jesus
console.
Super Nintendo, the replay value on most of the platformers on that system is pretty good.
They are.
At least the ones I'm going to play.
Right.
I mean, Donkey Kong, man. Donkey Kong.
Just don't play Shaq Fu.
They made a drink out of that. That's a drink now.
Yes.
Of course they did. And you know they actually had a successful Kickstarter to remake Shaq Fu.
Yeah, I heard. But then again, there's also fucking petitions to rename the Cincinnati Bengals the Cincinnati Harambe's. Anything's possible. Real petition.
Not
Look
hear
it up.
about this.
There was actually a real petition on change.org to change the national anthem to Escape the City from Sonic Adventure 2.
There's a petition. They're petitioning President Barack Obama to erect a statue of Harambe in the White House front lawn.
There's a petition for a petition on a petition about Obama.
Indeed.
Beautiful.
Thanks,
Well
Obama.
said.
Indeed.
So, anyway,
So
the
yeah, Super
SNES
Nintendo.
on the variety of games. There's a shit ton of games for it.
Mm-hmm.
Also, a lot of replay value on these games. And it gave me my start. I mean, I don't know where I'd be if I didn't play Mario Kart 4,000 times within a year. Also,
Because that's not unhealthy.
well, look, man, I didn't have a lot of friends.
Aw.
But
Let's do that.
I still went outside.
Yeah, look at your fucking room. You went outside, Nick.
Yes, I did.
You went outside to the game store.
No, I did.
Anyway,
I went outside to play Pokemon. Thank you very much.
There you go.
That was last week.
All right. Nick, what is your favorite console
PlayStation 2.
and why? You can't just say it and we're not moving on until you
I
explain.
know why we're not. I know we're not going to move on. I just wanted to say it simply. PlayStation 2. No, PlayStation 2 was actually where I got started playing my favorite genre of all time, and that's RPGs. Because PlayStation 2 had probably about as many RPGs on it as the Super Nintendo and maybe even the original PlayStation. And it's just where I played all the games that made me a fan of not just RPGs but of anime as well, because of playing games like Kingdom Hearts, Rogue Galaxy. Oh, thank you. .hack. I forgot about .hack for some reason.
no one can talk here today.
There was actually, and I believe I have it on my shelf over there somewhere. Yes, they also even had an Inuyasha RPG. Haven't played it in years, but you see where I'm going with this.
Dun, 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 dun.
You like RPGs. You like games that take 40 and 50 hours to beat.
Time sinks. Because this man went outside. I'm not letting this go. I'm going to get stabbed.
Yes. Where's my dagger at?
God damn, we're not doing this again.
Put
Do
it
not
downstairs.
pull. Look, go. Is it still your turn? Continue. Continue.
It may be Jason's turn now. He's sharpening the dagger. Where's Barry?
Swear to God,
So,
every time he does that.
Jason, what is your favorite console of all time?
The Xbox One, no, Xbox 360.
I was right when I guessed his too.
I mean,
Why are we going with the 360?
It had such a long lifespan. It brought out so many of the games now that are so iconic in a feature. I don't know. It brought games like Red Dead Redemption. You got Skyrim, which were on other platforms before, but
For you, it brought
Right.
these games to you.
right in when I was old enough to play. I'm 6.
see,
Is that it?
I believe,
It's all really.
I believe,
I like shooters, and
I think the
Xbox
life-
had a bunch.
I believe the PlayStation 2 had a longer.
I'm sure it did.
It did have a longer lifespan because it was either last year or the year before last they released the final PlayStation 2 game. It wasn't released in the United States. It was only
FIFA.
released in Europe. Yes, and it was FIFA.
It was the only one to still make PS2 games.
Pretty much. And like literally when I worked at GameStop and we still had the big binder with the list of games, the PS2 section literally devolved to Madden, FIFA.
And then Madden stopped, and then
And then Madden stopped after I think 2011 or 2012.
2012 was the last Madden.
2012. And then it was just FIFA.
Yeah. FIFA?
FIFA sells
FIFA?
great everywhere but here.
It sells pretty well here. It just depends on the state.
Yeah, here.
Well, FIFA is EA's actual #1 selling game.
Yeah.
And you wouldn't think that because,
You
everybody,
wouldn't think that, but
everybody's Madden.
Go!
FIFA's a better
I-
game than Madden, though.
I feel
Y'all
FIFA.
played it?
I played FIFA
No,
on
I played
64.
FIFA.
I played FIFA on 64.
Oh,
I
yeah.
played Madden on 64.
I never played any of those.
And besides that, NFL Street will always be better than Madden, never will
Even though I own a
Damn right.
copy of, what is that?
Technical motherfucker.
be.
Madden 08, I believe.
That was the last one I bought, I think.
Yeah, Madden 08 en Espanol on PlayStation 2.
I think that was the last Madden I bought.
Really?
I have a shelf with 2000 through 2008. And I was like,
Nice.
I don't play these anymore. Why do I keep buying them?
That's nice.
You're sucking.
Oops. Oh, he's throwing mics. So I guess it's my turn. And just stole my thunder.
Oh, I didn't see that coming.
My favorite console ever is the Super Nintendo.
There's not a Nintendo. I mean, there's not a system better than the fucking Super Nintendo.
I think it's the greatest console of all time.
I would agree to that.
I did not have a childhood. I did not have a Nintendo 64.
You know what, though? To be fair, I'd probably argue PlayStation 2 is second. But
I don't know.
nothing's better. than
Second
Super
would probably
Nintendo.
be the original NES for me.
But
I'll do the
that's-
Jeff
but-
thing and be
but
like,
that's
that's
the-
the one that got me in the games
but-
and I played the Marios.
But that's also with the
That's how it
age gap, the age difference between all four of us.
Right, I mean,
Right.
we're fucking in our 20s and you're 67. I mean,
It's true. I remember playing Pong and be like, this video game thing has a future. People might like this.
not gonna lie,
Although I'm pretty
You know what's
sure
pretty lit?
Ralph Baer did not envision microtransactions in the future.
anyway, know what's pretty
To get
cool?
the score to go past 5 on Pong, you got to pay $1.
Pretty much.
You want to play past 5? Buck.
You want a paddle? 50 cents.
99 cents. $9.
The
Yeah,
guy who had
Starbucks
the
fine.
arcade machine had it right. Like, fucking put Pac-Man or Galaga on a goddamn thing. Here you go, put a quarter in.
That was microtransactions.
Better yet, especially if it was like Mortal Kombat. You get on there, you fucking lose.
If you're not playing
immediately.
against somebody, like the computer baits you in on Mortal Kombat because you could beat like the first 2 guys at ease and that 3rd or 4th guy that the
beats the
computer
living
would start
fuck out of you.
cheating the hell. I could only beat Mortal Kombat the arcade with Sub-Zero.
That's
Like,
just you can
part
freeze
2?
people.
Because you can freeze them. You just freeze Shao Kahn, jump kick them, freeze them again. Rinse and repeat. Just keep doing that shit. I seen Sub-Zero ending so many times at the arcade, but when I fought people, I used Scorpion. So as soon as people would quit playing me, I'd lose, continue, pick Sub-Zero, and let's beat the game. But yeah, Super Nintendo. Because Super Nintendo had some of the greatest games of all time.
I can agree with you on that.
Super Metroid. Amazing.
I've never played a single Metroid game. I did want to play the Metroid 2 remake that was released recently, but unfortunately somebody decided to issue a cease and desist.
Well, that's their right.
Is it?
Yes.
Those-
They own it.
They do own it.
I know.
I'm just very salty.
So, yes, Super Metroid. A Link to the Past is by far my favorite Zelda game.
Same.
Super Mario World was amazing.
First game I ever played.
You could ride on Yoshi. That was so cool.
Only to drop him into the abyss to make it to the end of the level.
Hey, sometimes you got to make that jump, and he just
That
can't
is
come
an
with you.
executive decision, son.
He didn't want to come into Ghost Castles anyway, so
Oh, fuck him.
right?
Jinx.
Listen,
Yeah.
we're not doing this again.
You guys are insane. What we seen going on in bed last week was not
Wasn't
on
a fluke.
accident.
It was not a fluke.
What other game? Donkey Kong Country. Donkey Kong Country revitalized it near the end. Is like, wait, these games look so much better all of a sudden.
This is true.
I had that game.
Super
That
Mario
game's
Kart.
great.
Chrono Trigger.
Chrono Trigger is not probably. Chrono Trigger is my favorite RPG. Has to be. I've never went through and played any as much as I played Chrono Trigger. It was amazing.
I love Chrono Trigger to death, even though I've never beaten it.
I've beaten it multiple times to see multiple
Beaten
endings.
multiple endings.
Hell yeah.
Um,
Although I did beat that game with a book on my fucking lap. Every single time I beat it, a book was on my damn lap.
strategy guide.
Of course. Just like I played Final Fantasy Online, I had the Bible. That's what we called it.
The Bible.
Because there really wasn't
It
like quest in there like Warcraft. It was
Right.
more like you got to do certain things, and without that, we wouldn't have known.
Hey, not
True.
to interrupt you.
Mm-hmm.
You know what released this week?
What?
Expansion for Warcraft. Did you
Yes.
play it? Or did you even attempt to like look at it?
I have kids, and I don't
Come
have
on,
time.
man.
I looked at it, and it
You
makes
said
me want to play
Warcraft is the
again.
greatest fucking game.
It is
to
the greatest
release.
game ever.
You haven't
created.
even fucking looked at it
I looked at it.
extensively.
There's
Not extensively
nothing.
because I don't want to be drawn back in.
There is nothing that will ever make me want to play World of Warcraft.
Let me look. There is something that kind of piqued my interest. So apparently, Warcraft releases like
You
little
didn't say
pieces
anything.
of its expansion,
I think you
beforehand.
moved the game.
right? Like, so if it's a demon horde's gonna invade, right? That's the expansion. They'll have like a little fucking invasion
Mm-hmm.
weeks before, and then whatever, and they'll just
They
start baiting
had-
you in.
They
I think
had-
that's amazing.
They released on a patch. They had this thing with Anubis and these big freaking monster things, and it was like this. I don't even know what it was. This gate was gonna open, and you had to wait till a certain time. So of course, at a certain time, you go around there, and the game starts crawling because you got
Everybody in
You
their
got
mom
everybody-
logged in.
on your server, on every server, logged in, all in this one spot, waiting to see what happens.
That's kind of like at the end of the last like day of the Matrix Online. Nobody here remembers the Matrix Online.
I remember it, but never played it.
It was an MMO set in the Matrix universe, and I can't remember the factions,
So
but
it's set in the real world.
yeah,
The
in
Matrix
the,
universe.
in the real world and in the Matrix.
It's the real world. You're
I
inside the
guess.
Matrix.
But like in the last days of it, like there was supposed to be some cataclysmic event on the last day that the game was going to be available to play because they were shutting the servers down and all that. And I don't think anybody saw it because everybody was logged in to play it to see this cataclysmic event, and the games like just ended up crashing.
All a couple of hundred people.
Yeah, and the really funny part was like in the last few days they gave them like every player just like, okay, go crazy. You have the power of the agents, so you can dodge bullets and shit.
That's when people were like, "This is what we should be playing," but nobody knows because they were too late.
Now, granted, I had heard of it, but then I was like, oh, it's on computer. Yeah, my computer wouldn't handle that.
Super Mario RPG.
Never played
I've
Super
never
Mario
actually
RPG.
played that.
That game was the shit.
Super Mario
That's
RPG.
That's probably the only other RPG I ever beat,
First I ever heard of
and I don't even think I did the book. For
You've
that.
never heard of Super Mario
Yeah.
RPG?
You should. You got any Nintendo systems?
You
Which
haven't.
ones?
it.
You should get it then, because that's the one it's on.
Well, it'd be cheaper to get it on the Wii U.
And see, I never
'cause-
called it a
Yeah, but I don't
SNES.
have a Wii U.
Did you call it a
No.
SNES?
Like in its heyday,
No, because
Hell no.
finding a copy of
It's a
Super
Super
Mario
Nintendo.
RPG for Super
Right.
Nintendo,
always a Super Nintendo.
Like, hey, you want to come
No
over and play the
price.
Super?
I called it the Super.
like in fact,
You know what I
let me-
remember?
let me
It's like
fact
a
check
fucking
that.
I just looked
SNES.
up the price of Sunset Riders for the SNES. It's
Super
like
high.
$50.
I looked it up already.
I was like, damn. I think I'm
No,
gonna
I'm
sell
about to
mine.
look up the.
If you had a Wii U or
For something
Wii, you
ridiculous.
could download it, and it's fairly cheap. But it's a real good game.
Sunset Riders.
No, I'm looking up
No,
Super Mario
what are we
RPG.
talking
You
Super
play
Mario
Sunset
RPG?
Riders?
Super
We
Mario.
have two conversations.
All right, are
going
we talking about Super Mario
Super Mario
RPG: Legend
RPG.
of the Seven Stars?
That's
Yes.
the one, right?
The only
Okay.
Super Mario RPG that
I'm just asking because we were referring to it as Super Mario RPG and it's whatever.
called.
Starting at $54.98 on Amazon.
That's not. Yeah, it's pretty bad.
No.
It could be
It's
worse.
It's not. This
That's
is fucking.
probably cheaper than when it originally came out.
It probably is.
It's
It's
cheaper
Actually,
than,
no,
It's
it's
cheaper than
probably-
Battlefield. So I mean, what the fuck?
Did y'all ever hear my PlayStation 2 story?
Yes.
Oh god, did we?
What happened?
You had a
Stop.
PlayStation 2. It died.
No, not that story. But when I first got my PlayStation 2.
Go
Does it
on.
involve hentai?
No, not at all.
Well, then what the
Just
fuck did
All I
wanna
remember
hear
from
about
it is that you waited in line to get it. You got it. It eventually died. Or no.
That one's still
No,
alive.
it stopped reading discs.
No, that one, the original one's still alive. It's my wife's. No,
Okay.
So the PlayStation 2 came out. I slept on the porch of Circuit City to get one.
Rest in peace.
Circuit City.
I got it. I went home. It had shitty launch games. I watched the intro to Madden, and then I passed out. Then I woke up. I went and picked up my pre-order Majora's Mask, and I played that the entire week I was off. I took vacation from my PlayStation 2 and played Majora's Mask, which
Nice.
I believe the cartridge was like $64.99,
Was it
which
the
is
gold
ridiculous.
cartridge?
Yeah, of course. All my Zelda games are gold,
Bitches.
except
not
for
all of mine.
I think A Link to the Past. I don't
I was
think
about to
they
say, I don't think
gold
they
one.
ever made a gold Link to the
Yeah,
Past.
but the rest of mine are gold,
Nice.
except for my disc. They have gold tops, but that's not really gold.
No, it's not gold.
They came with gold remotes. Rip off.
Yeah.
That's why if the NX has a cartridge, it's gonna be gold for Zelda. No, it better be. What else? Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo. Oh my god,
That's
with the 10-star code.
That's
I know I
amazing,
mentioned that
bro.
a few times because
Yes, you have.
I've had some fun with that. Mortal Kombat 2. I could have swore Mortal Kombat 2 on Super Nintendo looked exactly like the arcade,
I was a fan
Of
of
course
the
it
original.
didn't.
but
But-
it did.
Of course it didn't.
And we're talking about Pong, and one of them is either Mortal Kombat 2 or 3, where if you got 250 wins in a row, you can play Pong.
No shit.
Yeah, I've never won probably more than 4.
Yeah, same here.
So I'm not gonna.
I played Pong, but it was,
Unless
I
that
played
counts against
nobody.
against
I could
another
play
player.
push and start with my toe on the other controller, just so I could see it.
I was about to say, unless you just did it to where you're fighting another player and you have a second controller plugged in, just beating the shit out
I
of
could
it.
probably do that today if I played my kids.
Probably.
I don't let, my wife will tell you, I do not let people win.
I don't let
I
people
won't let
win
my
either.
I don't
kids win. I don't let her win. She's beat up my friends
You
playing
can-
Mario Kart.
You can
'cause
ask Deacon, even when he was a kid, I did not let him win.
I don't let nobody win.
My wife's violent. If you play games with her and she loses, she hits.
Yeah.
Does she
Uh-huh.
stab?
We don't let her have knives. She's not allowed to have sharp objects while we play Mario Kart
Or anything.
or any game.
I should
Yeah.
probably make that a rule with my girlfriend, but then again, she's never tried to stab me.
Give it time.
Hasn't tried to stab you.
Well, I mean, we're going on 3 years next year, so,
Do you beat the shit out of her in games?
not all the time.
See, that's your problem.
That's the difference.
I mean, if
That's your
y'all watched the
I'm a
Couples Therapies episode where we played Mortal Kombat X, which, by the way, that will be making a comeback this week. Finally.
Yay! They didn't give a fuck, so I had to,
I clapped.
you know,
I
I
had to
gave
put
you
my
the
arms under
enthusiasm
my
you
armpits.
deserved.
Postal?
No, I was serious.
I'm Cobra Kai when it comes to playing my family in video games. No mercy. I sweep the fucking league. I don't care. Johnny puts him in a body bag. Oh yeah.
Sweep the leg, Johnny.
Are you playing Clash of Clans?
I'm not.
Are you losing?
Fuck!
He's playing Clash of
He's
Clans.
losing. Clash Royale. That's what
Clash Royale.
Shut up,
Man,
give
I
me
just
money.
fuck
I want to talk about
myself.
Clash of Clans. I've been clean on that for over a year.
Same
Play
here.
Clash Royale.
I tried playing Clash Royale, but then I realized this is just another Clash of Clans related game. I don't want to get into this.
I'm not
It's
gonna
so
lie.
good. It's so good.
I'm probably not a fan of microtransactions, but it is fucking genius.
Oh yeah,
Hey,
Of course it is.
pay me money, and you can do better. But you're not really gonna do better. You're just gonna get more fucking gems.
Do you pay money? You
We've
said you
been-
spent money
I have
on
not
this, right?
spent money since. You know,
How much did you
That's
spend?
I don't know. It's probably like $100 in.
So he's $100 into the game.
I'm not.
I don't even
losing
want to say
over
how many
20.
I went in with Clash of
One.
Clans.
Yeah, I don't want to go into Clash of
I'm
Clans.
about 700 trophies ahead of him, and I spent about $8.
To be fair,
Which means you're good.
to be fair, I was higher than I am. I'm on a massive losing streak. It's
Okay.
pretty bad. I just
Get
lost
good,
again.
Scrub.
Yeah.
Do you need me to win one for you?
Nah, I'm
To
good.
get you
I'm
to get you out of the slump?
good. I'm good. Just in the slump.
All right, that is it for this week's pot of gumbo. Anybody else got anything?
Yeah, 'cause
you
we ain't
want-
in on that shit. We're not in on me losing. That's
You better
bullshit.
sprinkle something on top.
All right.
Gotta add a little paprika and nutmeg to that shit.
All right, so
No.
with everything we fucking talked about, we excited for any of this shit. The fucking excited to hear about this Deathstroke. Do y'all care about anything y'all just talked about?
Other than the Sony conference and the possibility of PlayStation Now being included with the PlayStation Plus subscription,
That is completely speculative, right?
That is completely speculative,
100%. I made that shit up.
but of course,
I was
You
in the
know,
shower.
It's possible.
That's
it's
really.
still a possibility.
I think
That's the only way I can see them raising the price.
so.
I'm
And
excited
people
to
being excited about it.
I'm excited to finally play Journey.
All right, so here's your sprinkle. Here at Geek Gumbo, we have ideas, and I think we should do a how they did it, how they should do it thing, because obviously Patrick here has better ideas than Sony. And I think that if we do this, we get everybody we know to fucking what?
Sony's gonna call me up and hey, give us an idea. I don't fucking know.
Anyway,
Make free.
we get everybody to retweet these fucking episodes,
Mm-hmm.
and we're gonna make gaming great again.
Just trumpet it. You know,
Christ.
when Xbox first came out, the original Xbox.
Mm-hmm.
That was your sprinkle. What are you doing?
No, I'm gonna tell you my idea for the original Xbox.
Found our new exit.
I said this is what they should have did. They should have just came out with 100% Mario clone, exact same game as the original Mario Brothers,
Called Ario.
and just put Bill Gates' head on it and call it Bill Gates Bros. The shit would have sold millions. There'd be no PlayStation because people act like Nintendo didn't exist. They'd be like, "Fucking play that Bill Gates Brothers. This is the shit."
Jesus
Oh my
Christ.
god.
You played that Bill Gates Brothers 3 when you get the squirrel tail and you could fly.
Oh my god. Any fucking way.
He's next thinking about it. He's like, "That's fucking genius."
No,
They
I'm
should
not
have.
thinking
We're not doing
about
this. That's it. We have the fucking 7 people who listen to this goddamn episode. Are we posting this episode?
Yes.
Wait, is it
Oh, we
really?
posted last
Is it
episode?
7?
I don't know. It was like
It was
up to-
4 earlier.
It was
in the
like up to
podcast.
10 listeners, dude. We are big
How do we
time.
know that it's not
It
just?
it has a count, but I don't know if it's,
How do we know that you don't just listen to the same episodes over
if
every
y'all
night?
really
going
want to
sleep?
know. I don't listen to anything I'm on. I usually spew bullshit all over it.
We know.
Oh, okay.
That's if y'all don't hear it.
We've been here for the past 2 hours.
What if it's Josh?
Generally,
He listens every night.
you think he just like missed us while he was in that well and just kept playing the fucking episodes over?
Maybe when he's getting his surgery, he just listens to us for comfort.
Maybe.
Maybe.
We have
Maybe
soothing
our
voices.
Yeah.
Sound.
Are you coming back next week, son?
I hope so.
If we know where it's at.
Yeah. If
Yeah,
we have a
if
place
if
to
we
record.
actually have a place to do
We'll be in a
this.
big
I'll meet you
for our
guys on the
second
street.
time, but we'll figure it out. You know why? Because this is Geek Gumbo and hairy penises.